Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the San Francisco 49ers and the Carolina Panthers. Reichert has it all teed up. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
50, green, steel, claws red, green jack, ready.
Straight to the air here, it's Young. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Yellow, 22, red, yellow, blue, stripe, red, cycle. Ready?
2nd and 10 now. Young's going to try again. Pass brought in by Tenerola McMillan. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Right, first down. 10, black, red, black, ultra. 10.
First down. Young. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Sticking to the air, it's Young. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Here's Young to the line now. His guys going for 2.
52 plus.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Return starts from the 16. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
And first carry here for Ashton Genty. They're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
And the 49er 1st down.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
18 Cardinal, hey, smash Bronco!
1st down, and they go right back to it. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Ready! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Well, it's caught. This is Jalen Wright. Has a lane inside the 25. And he has it all the way down to the 8. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive in the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Cougar 19. Hurt. Right there, hurt.
Now put one of the tight ends in motion. Here's Genty. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers find an answer with their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy...
Bringing pressure, and it's blocked! And they'll snuff out that return before it gets too far, so just a block extra points on the play. After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go, track. Pause red. Smash red. Black ultra.
Out of the gun, Young. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it sets up 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
On 2nd and 10, Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Brought in close to the 8. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Working quickly here.
10 cycles.
First down.
Beetle blue.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Red cycle. Set. Slide. Yellow. 22. Ready.
To the air yet again. Young. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set.
Mitchell now in motion left. They go play action on 1st down. He's going deep. They connect on the deep shot. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Sends this to the end zone. And he sails that one over the end zone. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Not saying 19, 60, trap 60, trap 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Working now from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
18 Rattle, 79 Broncos. Vikings,
On 3rd down, Genty. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
First down now, ball at the 33. See the screen to Ayuk. And this winds up a short gain to the 29. It's Nick Squilton there on the play.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Looking in the air here. Finds him over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
19 tight, not 60 even. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 Lions. Ready, right?
He's going to throw this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Ayuk put in motion to left. 3rd and long for him here. And he makes the catch for the tip drill touchdown. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. Pat Fryermuth the touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. White. Ready?
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. Offense to the line fast.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 25-yard line.
Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Young. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Ready.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Steel, black. Here we go. Here we go. Red, 38. Red, yellow, clawed red. Set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it deep downfield. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Ready.
He's throwing for it. Has it at the 1. And he gets into the end zone, so the choice to pass on a tie, a good one. That gives him a 1-point lead. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
60 Eagles. Track.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. He sent a man in motion. 2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers push their lead to 6. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
Ready.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Now it's Young. Really finding his back. Mixon. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. One play in Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Forty-eight-yard line.
Blaster, 6.
It's Young to throw here on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Right. Brewlg green. 52 blue. Ready.
2nd down, looking for options. Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for our Panthers. 1st down.
Steel, black.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Ready, set.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cut.
Again, it's Young. It's complete. Dialing up McMillan again. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's another Panthers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Red, cycle. Ready?
Mixon is in for the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers get a late score and tie it before the half. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
On the double.
Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Surprising that he wasn't out there to break the tie with a point after, as he gets out there now to kick this off. This taken from the 12. This makes it up to the 25. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Heavy. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Now come out throwing. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Trying to throw this from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Here we go. Here we go. Press all 80.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He's got Wilson. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Come on, come on. 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 70 Timberwolf.
Genty from the gun. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
79 Broncos. 19 Lions. 18 Rebels. 18 Rebels. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 tight. 19.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Went way outside there trying to work that sideline, Brock. But by the time the ball had arrived, well, the defender had to knock that ball out.
I think you see my reaction in the booth every time
I do.
we see that throw, because I close my eyes and remember the terror that I felt as a quarterback when you let that ball go and you're throwing it all the way to the boundary. There's some risk reward, and that time, there was that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. That force, that contact separated man from ball.
4th down, they're going to throw for it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
To the left side, caught by Brown. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Set, hunt.
First down, Young. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, but more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Eagle blue. Set, hunt. Yellow. 43. Drill green. Hunt.
On second and 10, Young. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Fight.
First down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. It's inside the 10. Throw is caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. Offense in the hurry up here.
Fight. Number 7.
That's another Panthers first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take the lead just before halftime. Now Young and the Panthers going for 2. Throwing here just before halftime. And he will reach the end zone, so a perfect ending to the first half. They get a touchdown and tack on the 2-point try.
49ers 20.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. From his own end zone, here we go. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Returnable from the 2. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost in the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
On first down, Genty. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm going to make an aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
19
Putting a receiver in motion. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be third down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Let's go now. Mustang, trap 60, trap 60. Go.
They'll air it out on third. It's caught by Wilson. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A gain of 15 there. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He had a throw on it, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
The incomplete pass. Here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Man in motion here. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jency. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Dose of the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 11. And the 49ers first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
60 Bearcats. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Warriors 70. 18 Pioneers.
He's going to throw it again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. But now it's 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Warriors 17. 19 Lions. 19 sight. 19.
Sticking to the air here. This is a heater going deep. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The Panthers take over first.
Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
52 blue. Blue striker. Steel black. Edo blue. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Down. Black. 95. Red. Cycle. Black Ultra. Ready?
Young on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Let's go. Smash. Blaster. Stick. Fury. Yellow. Check.
A 2nd down throw for Young. Fits it through the middle. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers push their lead further to start the half.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
For the 2-point conversion.
To the air yet again. Young. And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. That is their 3rd conversion this game. They haven't been shy on the confidence to go for it or to back it up once it snaps.
I love that word, confidence. And I love being in a huddle and you can feel it. When you're on offense that feels like you can't be stopped, you can't wait to say, ready, break. No matter what the situation or circumstance is, in 3 conversions, that's job well done.
And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready. Break.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Come on. Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 70. Trap 50. Trap 50. Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Defender 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Back to throw. On the move, headed right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Third and long for him here. Connects on the crosser. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Receiver screen to Ayuk. And this one doesn't go far.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now. They need 7.
18, Roscoe! Roscoe leading. Panther 18, 5 years. 79 Broncos. Let's go.
They are throwing it again. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers shrinking the lead some in the third. Pat Freiermuth, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Flying forward on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down to the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Rail, yelp, stick, black shot. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Ready. Blue stripe, black, red, white, white. Hut.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Looking quickly here. Young working from the gun. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
16 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Watch out, man. 50 Fury. Blaster, 6. Fury, yellow.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Smash, red.
First down.
Light, green jack.
The 24-yard line.
Steel, black. Black ultra. Claws, red. Set, cut.
It's Young, the throw here on 1st. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. But that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
13 yards on the play.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Panthers in possession of it. They need to preserve that lead over one final quarter. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Down. Set.
Here's Young again. Caught just shy of the goal line. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage.
Put the body on the line for his team. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead.
26.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Fielded at the 14. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Niners take over 1st down 10 at their own 28-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we
Mitchell
go.
now in motion left.
Pass ball 80. Ready, left.
They go play action on 1st down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
For Johnny Wilson.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Back inside. Back roll, they say. Ready, Lion. Ready.
Throwing off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
For Johnny Wilson.
Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
19, cut 19. Cut 19.
Running back sent in motion. Throw here, 3rd down. And this one is launched downfield. And this is intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the Panthers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
To the air on 1st down, Young. Cups, this is Xavier Leggett. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down into the red zone. Give him 32 on that play. And that's going to bring up the Carolina 1st down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
1-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Black 40. Hut, hut.
1st and 10, around to Mixon. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 19-yard line.
Ready, ready. Check, yellow, 43. Set.
On the ground again with Mixon. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Come on, set. 60 red. 60 red. Hut.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. 2nd and goal coming up.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Set, ready. 52 blue. Set.
Again, the give to Mixon. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. He gets a chunk of 4 yards, leaving them just a yard from the end zone. 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Set, hut. Yellow, 22.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers about set to celebrate this win.
Okay, ready?
Defense made the stand last time. Do they have another one in them here on 3rd and goal?
Ready. Blue, 32. Striker. Check, hut.
Mixon. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only 1 yard on the pickup. Oh, boy. Now they're facing 4th and goal.
Well, these are the moments that I just live for up in the booth, man. What are you going to do as a play caller? You're going to go for it now? You're going to try to slam it in? Well, if so, you better get a whole lot more movement than he did right there.
Down. Ready?
4th down. Young throwing. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he's out the clear. He's at midfield. 30. The 10. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Great defensive effort late, even if this one's decided. Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
The 49ers will line up for the two-point conversion.
Dragon 60.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Oh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with the pick 6, but they made absolutely sure there would not be another 2 added on.
Yeah, kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. Not a lot of time to get prepped on that sideline to get out there to defend the 2-point play, but they did their job and limited the damage that came from that interception.
And the Panthers secure that kick. This down to the 17-yard line before he stopped.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Again to Mixon up the middle. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go, set. Black 40. Ready.
Keeping it with Mixon. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, it's Young. 49ers closing in, and down he goes. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
Staring down, that down in distance, it was going to take some type of big play offensively to extend the drive, but all that sack did was create a bigger play for the defense.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance.
Red, white, 60 red, steel, black. 6, mega. Hut.
They're going for it, Young. Put some heat on this deep ball. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked up by the rookie from Texas A&M. And the 49ers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18, Pioneer. Let's go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready.
Again to throw on 2nd. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the lines.
And the 49ers
Going now on 1st down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Ayuk put in motion left.
Ready.
Sticking to the air here. Galloping inside the 40. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers trim the deficit down to 5. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag.
Set, ready. Yellow, 22, blaster, 6. Black, red, cycle. Set, cut.
They're going to pass it here. Running right side by McMillan. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Trying to set this up quick.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's out of bounds, and that clock is going to stop Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the first down. This game is over.
That's good. Panthers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Drilled 45, white. 6, blue stripe, slide blue.
We'll look to throw it. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered key on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. He's back to throw. It's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way, still taking shots until the very last play. So the Panthers guard the vault and get the win at home. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.